Okay guys, welcome back to Article Graphics GH, and today I'm going to take you through the procedure on how to design a funeral obituary poster like this one you are seeing on the screen. And I'm very sorry for the delay of the next video because I promised to be a video in every week, post a video in every week, but due to one or two technical issues, so I couldn't do it. So today we are going to look at how to design this on the screen, and I'm using Photoshop CC 2014. Here is the text I'm going to use, and here is the resources I'm going to use, and the link of the resources will be in the description for you to download and try your hands on it. Thank you. If you are new here, kindly subscribe to the channel, and if you are old here, thank you for coming back and watch this tutorial. Okay, let's get into it. We are using Photoshop CC 2014. I'm going to use a size of A4, so I'll go to the presets and go to international paper, then go to size, then I'll select A4. I'll click OK, then start. So now here is our template. I'm going to use a lot of shortcuts in it, so that actual time I will just give out a very good time so on how to use the shortcuts and other things in when you. So I'm going to add a solid color, which is this. Then the next I'm going to do is I'm going to import my background. This is the background, so here's the background. I'll open it to cover here like this. Then the next I'm going to do is right click on it and rasterize it. Then I'll Control plus U, then I'll turn this to like this, something like this. Okay, and I'll send the saturation to something like this. Okay, so the next I'm going to pick my rectangular tool, then draw a line here and draw a rectangle here. Okay, right click on it and go to the blender option and set a gradient color on it, and I've already set the gradient, so I just scroll it down like this. So this is the gradient I'm using, and I'm going to set this gradient to radical. Then I'm going to open up the scale a little bit like this. Let's do something here. So this is the X code, this is the S code of it, this is the S code. Let me give you this, the S code of this too, and this also the S code, and this, let me make this a little bit something like this. Okay, doing something like this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my pen tool. I'm going to pick my pen tool and draw some arc here. So I'll press and hold and drag it here, something like this, something like that. So okay, so I'll Control plus J and make a duplicate. Okay, so Control plus J, I'll make a duplicate, then change these colors to yellow like this. Okay, so I'll left click on it and create the layer star. So you have, so I'll bring you this under it, then hold here and open up a little bit like this. So I'll just bring it something here like this. Okay, and the other way you can use the same pen to get yourself this design. So the next I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my image, and here is my image, and I'm going to drag and drop it here. So I'll reduce the size to something like this, then I'll position it here like this. So I'll just expand it a little bit and position it here. So I'll have something like this. Let us bring this downwards a little bit. Okay, so I'll right click on it and rasterize it, then I'll add a layer mask to it. I'll pick my brush tool, and clean this part like this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, let me zoom in so that you can see. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to type in, so I'll hit and type in celebration I'll set it, let me set this to black so that you can see what I'm about to do. So I'll set this to bold. Okay, so I'll drag this to here and open it a little bit like this. Okay, so I'll bring in a line here. Okay, so this will be somewhere here. Okay, so Alt plus I'll give it a color. So I'll go to the blending option, then gradient color, then I will do the gradient. I'll turn this to this, and the angle will be 0. I'll reverse it like this, and this will be 100. So I'll go back there again. I'm going to set something, okay, something like this. I'll set the color to white like this, then give it a drop shadow. So I'm going to give, okay, so and the angle of it will be 0. Okay, so let's reduce it a little bit. Reduce it a little bit, something like this. Okay, something like this. Okay, let's increase the stroke. Okay, so something like this. Okay, so something like this is okay. So the next I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my text tool again, hit celebration of life, and this one I'm going to use a font name, and the link of it will be in the description for you download and try on her. So I'm going to bring this one here. Okay, so I'll open it a little bit like this. I'll open it a little bit like this. Okay, the next I'm going to copy the layer style of the celebration. So I'll hold Alt and press and drag. So here, then I'll close the shadow like this. So I'll go there and reduce the shadow, and here too I'll reduce it a little bit, the stroke to go a little bit. So we now have so the next I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the chief mourner. So this is what I'm going to do. I already have the text here, so here is the text and here is the text. Okay, we don't have the out of the brothers and other family, so we have the brothers and nephews and other. So here is the text I'm going to use in. So the next I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this here. Okay, so I'm going to set the angle to 90%, then I'll bring it here. Control plus A to select, or now centerize it. Right click on it and rasterize it. Then I'll right click on it again, go to the blender option and color overlay. So I'll set the color to white like this. Okay, okay, so the color is I'm done with here. So the next I'm going to let me start from the down. So I'm going to start. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the name of the family members. Okay, so where we are going to bring in the family members name. So here is it. So I'll just copy. Okay, let me drag it to the okay, so here I have it here. So I'm going to paste it here, something like this. The next I'm going to do, I'm going to pick my text tool like this, open up the text box like this, and this is what I'm going to do. So I'll select or increase the size like this. Okay, something like this. Okay, so this is it. So the next I'm going to do, I'm going to pick my text tool, then hit, and then this time I'm going to deal with the name. So here's the name. to work on the name, so the name will be I'm going to work on the Isaac, so I'll just cut it off. So I'll just position this one here, select it all, and I'm using paste. And those of you who have been following me, you know that I like using this font always in all my tutorials. So okay, so I'm going to open it like this and position it here. Okay, so the next I'm going to do is I've already copied it, so I'll just paste it text to it, go to the gradient and set this to, and reverse it like this. Here I will just come here, open up a little bit, something like this. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the text again, hit and paste. Then this time I'm going to work on the quino. I'm going to work on the quino, so like this. And this one I'm going to use the same font, but I'm going to use the bold instead. Okay, so I'm going to increase the size. I'm going to increase the size like this. Okay, then I'll set the color to yellow. Okay, so the next I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the shadow here by holding Alt, then press and drag the shadow to it. Okay, so as you can see, so the next I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my text rectangle to draw a shape here. Okay, so I'm going to make a duplicate of the shape. Okay, I'm going to curve the side and side like this, 25, okay, let's say 45, and here 45. Okay, so this time I'm going to make a duplicate of it, turn this to 0 like this. Let's click on it and rasterize the layer. Then I'm going to pick my selection tool, make a selection from here to here, then I'll delete it off. So as you can see, you can't see the white well, so I'm going to just give it a lot more white, a little bit, like something like this. That's okay. So something okay, something like this is okay. Okay, so I'll pick my text to hit and paste the next name. Okay, so A dot A. Okay, so I'll drag it here like this, highlight it and increase the size and position it small like this. Okay, so I'm going to select from here to here, control plus J to group it and call it BG, meaning background. Then here group it and call it name name and pick child. Okay, so here is it. So the next I'm going to do, I'm going to pick my child like this and draw a circle here. Okay, so okay, something like this. So I'll bring it here. Right click on it and go to the blending option. I've already set the, so I'll just go straight to it here, and I'm going to show you how this is. This is how it was done, and the same ingredients we used. Then give it a stroke, and here's the golden stroke of it, and here is okay. So here, so the next I'm going to pick my text to hit 65, highlight is time, so I'll bring it here, increase the size like this, okay, so I'll increase the size, so let's say okay, 50, then I'll change the color to here, okay, something like this, so, okay, something like this is okay. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the here, alt, then and give the shadow like this. Okay, let me zoom it so that you can see what we're doing. We're actually working on it. So you position it well. This. So I'm back to my text again. Then write yes. And this time it's going to be white. Let me add the S. So I will decrease the size like this and drag it and bring it under it here. So like this. Okay. And I will do the same thing to it. Okay, so the next I'm going to do is this here is where happen, and this time I'm going to just pick, so I'm going to start with the bladders here. I just drag and drop it here. Then I'll make just some correction on. Okay, so I just select it all like this. Okay. 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 I'll change the color to white like this, and here I'm going to change the color from here to yellow. Okay, something like this is okay. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the children to, okay, like this. For it to make the tutorial very simple, that's why I've arranged each text in order. So I'll just drag here like this, then open up here. Okay, so something like this. Select all and turn here white, then here will be yellow. Okay, so this is it. So the next I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this, which is the ground here. Okay, so somewhere here. Okay, so let's here turn it white, turn it, let's see, okay, and here white. Okay, so I'm going to select the brothers and sisters here, and draw it a little bit here like this. Okay, or something like this. So the next I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the knees and the nephews. So I'll just drag and bring it here somewhere. So it's supposed to have in the same line. Okay, so I'll just expand it like this. Okay, so I'll expand it like this. Okay, so I'll just, it's just repetition of everything that I did in the first. That's what we are going to do here. True. I'll just come here, select all, change the size to 15. Okay, so I'll just bring this one down a little bit like this. Okay, so the next time we are going to do is we are going to work on this. So with this I'm going to pick my rectangular tool here and draw a rectangle here like this, and with this, so I'm going to do like this. I'll select from here to here and move it a little bit up. Okay, I'll come back to here, open up this one here, then here, close here a little. Okay, so I'll pick here 90, because 90 does not work. Okay, so I'm going to work on the funeral. So I'll just curve. So I'm going to give here 200. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my rectangle to draw a rectangle shape here, like this. Then I'll come back to here and copy the layer style. Okay, so I right click on it and create a crop marks like this. So the next I'm going to do, I'm going to pick my text and type funeral arrangement. I'm going to reduce the size like this, then set here to bold like this. Okay, something like this. So I'll go here and do the same, hold alt and drag and do the shadow. So now the next I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this. So I drag and drop this here. Okay. I'm going to make some small editing on it like this. Okay. I'll select all then. Okay. Something like this is okay. Okay, so the next I'm going to do is let's pick my text type. All friends and sympathizers are invited. Okay, I'll bring this here and change the color to white like this. Okay, so that's all. Then centerize it. Okay, so the next I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the frame. So I'm going to select both. I'm going to draw this. Okay, here I'm going to set it here like this. Go back to the rectangle and keep my eclipse to draw a nice here. Okay, so I'll draw this and put this here. Bring it under 8. There, so the next I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in this picture. Okay, so I'll reduce the size like this, then place the picture inside the shape like this. Okay, so I right click on it and create a cripple mouse. So Control plus Shift plus U, you desaturate it. So guys, this is how to design a simple obituary flyer for funeral poster. And if this video has been a help to you, just kindly subscribe to the channel, then share it for others to watch, and invite others to like and subscribe the channel. Here's Waziko Graphics, and our next tutorial is going to be on how to design a funeral invitation card in Photoshop, and we are going to do it and cover up for all the how to design on Obituary too. The link of everything I use here will be in the description for you to download and try your hands on it. Thank you for watching the video. Here's Waziko Graphics. Bye.